Okay, well, what's
It was wonderful. It was so heartwarming. It was encouraging. It was hope. It was everything I expected it to be.
what stood out for you?
The thing is, with the improving Detroit, tearing down the homes in other neighborhoods, having a place for the homeless to go, not just when it's a Super Bowl, but it was wonderful. I enjoyed myself.
What is your name, please? First and last name.
Hannah,
Can you give me your first and last name?
Diane Hannah,
Diane Hannah.
yes.
Thank you, Diane.
More than welcome.
Speech. It was quite interesting to hear what he had to say. It was rather wide-ranging and touched on a lot of points. What was a standout for you this evening?
It was very interesting. I think it was compelling. I think he's doing a great job. I mean, the city has a lot of things that it can be proud of. He's done a lot of great things for the city, but he recognizes there's a lot more to do. So that's what I wanted to hear. It's not time for us to sit back and say, hey, everything's great. We've done a lot of great things, but we're moving forward.
What's a standout thing that you anticipate he'll do in the coming year?
Well, to be honest, I think that tearing down every abandoned house in Detroit is pretty aggressive. I would love to see that happen, but if he pulls that off, I'll have to say I'm impressed with that one.
Fair enough. Thank you.
All right.
Now with Tell Us Detroit, I'd like to get your reaction, not yours as well, to what you heard tonight. Was a standout what you wanted to hear and it came through?
Yeah, I think talking about jobs in Detroit is the most important thing he could talk about. The other things are very important, but people need to work and people need to stay here if they can find jobs. They will stay here. So I think that's very important. The housing, the crime, and everything else, I think will improve as people are able to work. So I was very encouraged by some of the things he's doing, particularly the Chrysler assembly plant right over there in my neighborhood, in my backyard. I'm glad that's going to be developed and a number of jobs are going to come there. So I was very happy with this presentation.
And what are you going to do to help him along?
Well, as I said, in my backyard, where our school is, Timbuktu Academy, is right next to the Chrysler plant there. So I'm going to be on that team when they talk about how development they're going to take place in the total area. So I'm going to be involved in it in a number of ways.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Just fine. Would you like to give your comment, feedback, and reaction to the mayor's address?
It was a great speech.
Okay, well,
Covered all the high points.
okay. Now, it was a great speech. Could you be more specific? Was there anything that was a standout for you?
Well, I actually work for the Detroit Land Bank Authority. So
You work for the Land Bank. What is your position?
I'm the executive director.
And there was a lot said. I didn't recognize you. What is your name?
Saskia Thompson.
There's some plans that he laid out. That are they aggressive? They're going to be doable this year.
Mayor says we'll get it done, so we're going to get it done.
So what's it going to be on your plate?
Continuing to sell houses and continuing to make our impact in the neighborhoods. That's our goal.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Did you recognize her? Chemical back. So for Donnell White, so can I get you on camera, get your comment, reaction to chemical, to the speech?
Absolutely.
Okay, now, Chemical Bank and the banks came up as some of the returning businesses to the city of Detroit. What was the standout in terms of opportunities and economic things coming to the city that you want to share, make people aware of?
The mayor did highlight the significance and importance of banks recommitting to the city of Detroit. Chemical Bank and our commitment is unwavering, not only in downtown Detroit with a new 20-story, 400,000 square foot headquarters, but also in the neighborhoods. We've been committed through $1 million in our Mayor Grove project, and we've led the charge as a part of the Mayor's Strategic Neighborhood Fund. So connecting downtown to the neighborhoods is going to be how the magic happens and how Detroit continues to chart a new path forward.
Excellent. Thank you, Donnell.
All right, have a good one.
Congratulations on the position. Oh, absolutely. A Motor City Match winner?
Yes.
Of course. Now, first of all, give me your first and last name.
Marlene Brooks.
And what is the business for what you were awarded?
We were awarded $65,000 from the Motor City Match for our downtown location for Diamond Designs Beauty School.
Okay, now when you heard the mayor talking about the Motor City Match Fund and being a recipient, what went through your mind?
Just that it keeps going on. Like we keep giving, they keep giving back, and and I'm a part of this community. So it's just an amazing feeling to see people, other awardees of this same award.
Now, what has it done for you? If it had not been for that,
If it had not been for that, I probably would not have opened. I won 10 awards with Motor City Match, from space awards to the design. So in total, it was over $90,000 worth of as technical assistance and cash.
okay, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me get your name again on camera.
Marlene Brooks.
Marlene Brooks. Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. The mayor of Detroit, Mike Duggan, delivered his State of the City address at East English Village Academy. We talked to people following the event to get their impressions.